Laboda ni winki smak toma. Wanakun bes jingpa marulira. Tok jingbang non kek. Tok ninja mulira rabes.
Dang.
Ubapatu konchi. Tong nongbong shang nung yang. Tong katok smak delia.
What's going on here? Who are you?
Kuya mi just kuna jiktanai. Ina kun ba marulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Undi hadonga chihonkabi. Laboda ni winki smak toma. Wanakun bes jingpa marulira. Tok jingbang non kek. Tok ninja mulira rabes.
Oh man, what's going on now? They'll downplay it, of course.
Can I help you? These are the offices of the Czerka Corporation. I trust you have business with the company? If this is about employment, I'm afraid all regular mining positions are full. And before you ask, we are also no longer selling hunting licenses.
Oh, really? I'm looking for a miner named Griff.
Griff? There's no Griff here. Never heard of him. No, I don't remember a single Griff on the Czerka Corporation payroll.
Wow, you're really giving it away. Maybe 20 credits will refresh your memory. Let's try our Persuade, because that's something that I'm trying to increase as far as attributes go. Are you certain of that? I would leave sooner if I knew.
Oh, you mean that Twi'lek? Must have slipped my mind for a second. Yes, of course I remember Griff. We hired that Twi'lek some time ago. Not a good worker, according to his crew chief. Always complaining and faking injuries to get out of work. He entered false timesheets and slept through his shifts. We even suspected him of stealing Czerka Corporation supplies, although we could never prove it.
Yes, that sounds like him.
We would have fired him, but we needed workers. It would have been better for him if he had been fired. Then the Sand People wouldn't have gotten him.
The Sand People?
He was lost in a Sand People raid we suffered not too long ago. There were prisoners taken, but our rescue parties never found anyone alive. In the end, it just wasn't cost-effective to keep searching. All miners sign a waiver absolving Czerka Corporation of liability in these circumstances.
So your workers are all expendable?
Czerka Corporation cares deeply for all of its employees. That's why we've started a bounty program to thin the Sand People numbers. We didn't find his body, so we have to assume he was taken prisoner. Whether he's still alive, I couldn't say. That's all I can tell you. I shouldn't even have said this much. This is all privileged corporate information. I could lose my job.
Well, we won't want that now, will we? Is there some type of reward for saving him?
As I said, all employees have signed waivers absolving Czerka Corporation of any financial liability if this occurs. It is the industry standard. I suppose you could apply for special dispensation from the Czerka Corporation representative kiosk on Coruscant. Business hours only, please.
Never mind, I want to ask you about something else.
Very well, though I do have work to get back to.
Alright, let's see here. How do we want to structure our next question? She already said that those are no longer going out. Anything out of the ordinary happening?
I assume that by out of the ordinary you're referring to the destruction of Terrace? That is all anyone is talking about. I'm afraid Czerka Corporation is not offering any comment on those events. We wouldn't wish to anger the participants.
Oh, trust me, I could tell you some stories. Know about anything more local?
If you're looking for local events, I suggest you go to the Swoop Track, one of the few leisure industries on Tatooine. There was also a Jawa here earlier, saying something about needing help. I think he's out by the city gates. I can't be more specific about what he wanted. Our droid translators had difficulty with the message.
Okay. Let's go back to my first questions.
Very well, though I do have work to get back to.
Our final character can come in handy with that little Jawa. Alright, let's just go ahead and ask about it.
As I said, we are no longer selling them. There are too many people cavorting about outside the walls as it is.
Why would I need a license anyway?
We use them to ensure that only people judged fit by Czerka Corporation are allowed outside the city. We don't allow casual exploration because of legal concerns. Czerka Corporation takes no responsibility for loss of life on the dunes. It's just so we can keep track of people. No one leaves the city without a Czerka hunting license.
There's no way to get a license?
Well, normally we charge 200 credits, but I could make an exception if you agreed to perform a task for us. It's similar to hunting. The Sand People are becoming a problem. They destroy our sandcrawlers and kill our miners. One particular tribe is the worst. It's as if their chieftain has decided to wage war against us. I would like their attacks terminated. Bring me their gaffy sticks as proof. If you agree to do this, I'll give you a hunting license now and pay a bounty for each stick later. I'll give a bonus for the chieftains.
Snap! Bounty hunter. And that's why we had to ask anyway. Why pay for the gaffy sticks? Why not their heads? Oh, wow, that's a good one. Let's see here. I'll agree to do this for you.
Then you are free to leave the city just like everyone else. Czerka Corporation will welcome your eventual change of mind. Please, feel free to enjoy the door behind you.
You
Greetings
drive
again
a
from
tough
the offices
bargain.
of Czerka Corporation. Is this about bounties or something else?
Alright, alright. I want to ask about the hunting license.
As I said, we are no longer selling them. There are too...
Blah, 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 blah.
The Sand People are becoming a problem.
Yep.
It's as if they're cheating.
Yep, yep.
If you agree to do this...
Okay. I will agree to do this for you.
Excellent. Now, just so we understand each other, this is an enforceable contract. Czerka Corporation takes this very seriously. Here's your license, and a few directions. We believe one of their enclaves is in the far south of the Dune Sea. You might try following one of our sand crawlers. They're regularly attacked. I wouldn't mind you escorting them.
Let's go back to my first question.
Very well, though I do have work to get back to.
Let's see here. Alright, yeah, whatever. Oh, you know, actually, let's see what she says about Czerka here.
Of course. Czerka Corporation records are available at our representative kiosk on Coruscant. Business hours, please. For your needs here, we
It's like a
maintain a fully
disclaimer.
stocked storehouse. Speak with Greta Holda about any purchases.
I wanted to ask about your activities on Kashyyyk. Oh, that's cool. Let's see if it registers.
I'm sorry, but day-to-day operations of Czerka Corporation outposts are fully regionalized. I have no information on Kashyyyk.
Oh, okay, I wanted to see if, like, all of the actions we took there would actually affect what she said. Which is very convenient if one branch is charged with this conduct.
I'm sorry. I'll have to direct you to our representative kiosk on Coruscant. Business hours only, please.
She goes with that disclaimer statement at the end. May I ask how your operations here on Tatooine are doing?
Certainly. Please pose your questions to the representative kiosk on Coruscant. Business hours, please.
Good lord. Okay, why the secrets? The company stuck you out here, tell me.
I suppose you're right. It's not like you can't tell the state of things just by looking around. Mining operations here have not been a success. The ore is substandard, and there's less of it than surveys indicated. With the Sand People raids on top of it all, it's no wonder this planet has been abandoned before.
What makes the ore substandard?
No one knows. There are odd energy fluctuations on this planet, but they defy analysis or explanation.
The false.
But the effect is obvious. Ore taken from Tatooine is useless for construction. It degrades incredibly fast. Word is getting out about it too. We're running out of buyers. Czerka Corporation is not doing well here.
Does this mean you have plans to pull out?
The company would be foolish to stay. It will be costly, but in the end, leaving will be cheaper than staying. I imagine all the heavy equipment will be abandoned. It's not worth shipping out things like sand crawlers. Maybe the Jawas will find a use for them when we're gone. That's a laugh.
You'll be surprised. Let's see here. What do you mean the planet was abandoned before?
We can't ignore evidence that Anchorhead was settled more than once before, and abandoned each time. There's probably a century between each attempt, just long enough for records about why it failed to disappear. The Jawas scavenge ancient tech all the time. It's a remote world. Who knows what's here?
Let's see if
Very
there's anything
well.
else we can
Well,
ask
I do
her.
have work
don't
to
think
get
so,
back
though.
to.
Yeah. Alright. I have to go. Goodbye.
Farewell. Czerka Corporation welcomes your future inquiries.
Okay. Journal note added. Let's check it out. Sand People, Czerka Corporation has given you permission to enter the Dune Sea on the condition that you stop the Sand People from raiding their mining interests. They want the Sand People chieftain's gaffy stick as proof. According to Czerka rep on Tatooine, Griff was captured during a Sand People raid on one of the mining blah 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 blah. Okay, cool. You're gonna sell us stuff, aren't you?
Yun pati sa Di juba ji kotka naga kingu mwa mulira dwana. Kinbani.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here. I want to ask about bounties.
Kakinja nawabagaon. Bagwa shank konti machit
See.
Chiwi aita
Let's just see what he says here.
chicha. Agi
Oh, okay, so he just doesn't open his mouth about anything, does he? I have to go. Goodbye.
kakinja nawaba.
I don't think we need any supplies from you guys.
La boda ni winki smack toma. Wana kun best chingpa ma rulira. Tok chingba ang non kek. Tok ning ja muira rabes.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
Kuyabi just kuna chitanai.
Yeah, I know that's exactly what you're talking about. You're a humanitarian, buddy. It's a good thing.
La boda ni winki smack toma. Wana kun best chingpa ma rulira. Tok chingbang non kek. Tok ninja muira rabes. Kuyabi just kuna chitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hadonga chihon kabi.
The Czerka said that the Sand people attacked first.
Jawana bota ayu at tahonga chakanki idora. Kachi kuita hodonga. Topa da bungwa aliagando do naga chuchu. Musha papampa. Bola wana chikne. Bamuli slemo. Boda wanga kun bes mulira rabes. Kuyabi just kuna chitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hadonga chihon kabi. La boda ni winki smack toma. Wana kun bes chingpa ma rulira. Tok chingbang non kek. Tok ninja muira rabes.
See, why hasn't anyone tried talking to them?
Kuyabi just kuna chitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hadonga chihon kabi. La boda ni winki smack toma. Wana kun bes chingpa ma rulira. Tok chingbang non kek. Tok ninja muira rabes.
Oh boy.
Kuyabi just kuna chitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hadonga chihon kabi.
Uh-huh. Okay, so... Let's see here. Why don't you do something? I will deal with the matter as I see fit. Yeah, exactly. Who would have a capable droid?
La boda ni winki smack toma. Wana kun bes chingpa ma rulira. Tok chingbang non kek. Tok ninja muira rabes. Kuyabi just kuna chitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hadonga chihon kabi. La boda ni winki smack toma. Wana kun bes chingpa ma rulira. Tok chingbang non kek. Tok ninja muira rabes.
Where would that enclave you mentioned be?
Kuyabi just kuna chitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hadonga chihon kabi.
Where would you go to get robes to match theirs?
Kuyabi just kuna chitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hadonga chihon kabi. La boda ni winki smack toma. Wana kun bes chingpa ma rulira. Tok chingbang non kek. Tok ninja muira rabes.
Where would the enclave you mentioned be? Maybe I'll look into it. I will deal with the matter soon. Yeah, that's better.
Kuyabi just kuna chitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hadonga chihon kabi. La boda ni winki smack toma. Wana kun bes chingpa ma rulira. Tok chingbang non kek. Tok ninja muira rabes.
Yeah, tensions are high. There's all these issues. Okay, so we're gonna get our guy, our last team member. We just gotta find out where he is. So I'm gonna check the map here. And we're going in the wrong direction. Hunting Lodge is where that's at. No, we were just in there, actually. He's gonna be in the... Oh no, he'll be in the Hunting Lodge, actually. Czerka office was there. Here we go. This is where we're going here. To the Hunting Lodge. Hello, everybody. Oh, these guys. Narcal. Okay, these are actually, they're called Gamorreans. They're from a, if I remember correctly, a lush jungle world on the Outer Rim. I think it's called Gamor, so that would assume the Gamorreans. Hello. I don't know if I want to talk to those guys. Let's see. Kudos. Most of these people I think you can talk to here.
Get lost, Tenderfoot. I hunt desert raid. I don't babysit.
Okay. Yes, it's just as well. You probably couldn't teach me anything.
Hoping to goad me into talking a bit? All right. What do you want?
I'm looking for something. Who knows this planet the best?
You'll have to ask around. Comad Fortuna is a much more experienced hunter than I am. He hunts far from Anchorhead. The local Jawas are a good source of information, even if it is hard to understand them. It may cost you, though.
Mm-hmm.
My name is Doric Quinn. I'm a hunter. I hunt. Is that enough, or should I start listing my family birthdays?
I also want your social security number while you're at it, too. Your Coruscant social. How long have you been at this?
I've tracked wild beasts my whole life, but I've only been hunting here for 5 years. I've much to learn yet.
What do you want to learn?
There are hunters that go after the big kills, the crate dragons. I don't know how they do it. I never even see the things. Comad is the one I respect, but I also trust that the only difference between us is experience. I will learn.
Hmm. What can you tell me about other hunters?
I don't go telling stories about other people. You want to know what they think? You go talk to them. One word, though. Watch yourself around the Gamorreans. Gurk and his buddies aren't to be trusted. Everyone else I respect because they have skill. Those guys, they go for easier prey.
Oh. What makes you say that?
Just watch your back when you hunt. The dragons aren't the only dangers out there.
Yeah, I bet, dude. Let's go back to my first questions.
If that's what you want. I'm not sure what you hope to get out of me, though.
You said you were a hunter. I want to ask you about something. I have to leave. Goodbye.
Good hunting.
You too, bro. Alright, so we'll... Alright, this is the... Gurek is the leader of this Gamorrean group. What? What douches. What if I wanted advice? I'm sure you are very smart. So, can I ask what you do? Babies, huh? Some of the other hunters say you don't know how to hunt. Took you a very long time to say that. Why don't you let him speak? Oh man. I'm gonna feed you to a Rancor.
I hope this doesn't take too long. Gamorreans like to throw insults around, but they just don't have the smarts for it.
This is like kindergarten level insults. You doo-doo poo-poo face. Let's see here. I'm looking for something. Are you good scouts? Okay. For any of you who are wondering why I'm talking to all these people, it's obviously this has to do with the star map and where it's located. Okay. Watch your tongues, piggies, or I'll rip them out. Alright. And obviously I'm pursuing a Paragon Jedi light side avenue here, so that type of stuff is I'm gonna stay away from it. Foreshadow. Major foreshadows. Yeah, well, you guys don't scare me. Thomas Vin.
What can I do for you? Did my wife send you? This ain't about credits, is it?
Let's see here. I'm looking for experts. You seem knowledgeable.
Oh, of course. Who put you up to this, my wife? I meant what I said about having no credits.
I want to ask who you are and what it is you do. I'm looking for something. Who knows this planet best?
Who knows the planet? I don't know. I guess the sand people. I'm usually running when I see them, though.
Have you ever seen the sand people with anything odd?
Sure. My blood. They almost got me last year. Tore up 2 of my battle droids. Wife was mad about that. Took her weeks to fix. Where they got weapons to cut battle armor, I don't know. They act like animals, but they can surprise you.
Where did this happen?
I don't know. Take a dune and walk. They'll get you soon enough.
What about the Jawas?
Smart traders. They've salvaged and sold me my own damaged droids once or twice. They don't say much I can understand. I think they're a little slow, but who am I to judge, huh?
Have you ever seen the sand people with anything odd? I want to ask you... I want to ask who you are and what it is you do.
Well, my name is Tanis, and what I do is hunt. I'm sure you've heard of me. Well, actually, I hope you haven't.
Where is the best hunting?
There isn't any. Too many hunters, not enough prey. I can barely keep expenses covered. Maintenance on battle droids is expensive. Of course, it's better than going alone. What if I stumbled on a bunch of sand people? These solo hunters are crazy.
You hunt with battle droids? Is that sporting?
What do I care? I need to eat. I also need to pay for parts so the wife can keep the droids running. It's all about the credits. Some guys will talk about honor and stuff, but they still sell their plates to Faza. I guess honor needs creds too.
Faza, huh? Don't you need to take more kills to keep your droids running? Let's see here. Yeah, first question.
I suppose, but so what? When that resource goes belly up, I'll just move on. I'm just a wandering spirit, I guess. I'm not real popular with the others, but they just fool themselves. They're in it for the credits too.
They call him the Wanderer. Yeah. How long have you been at this?
Too long. But it beats smuggling. You ever run into a Sith dreadnought in the desert? No, you haven't.
You cross paths with a Sith dreadnought?
Hell, I married her. No, seriously now. I had this friend that crossed Sith space and got stripped of everything. It's not like I have much now, I guess, but I still prefer sand people to getting ambushed on unproven trade routes.
You going about your wife a lot. What's the deal?
She doesn't understand me. You know the drill. It's not my fault. She knew who I was when she married me.
Where is the best hunting? Let's go back to my first question.
Fine, whatever you want.
I want to ask about you and your hunt. Okay, alright. I have to leave. Goodbye.
Good hunt.
So is he married to the lady that sold us the Warrid? The Ward. Faza. I heard him mention you. I have something to sell you. Let's see if we can get high. Oh, darn. Yes, that will do nicely. Sorry, buddy. Do you have anything for sale or trade? Ah. Yes. Armor reinforcement. Scope. The scope increases the accuracy of certain blaster types, increasing the user's effectiveness with sniper attacks. The modifications require a workbench with adequate tools and a weapon of high quality marked as upgradable. Should I buy it? I don't know. Yeah, let's buy it, why not? Construction kit. I think I accidentally pressed X. Alright, A to buy, and X is our items to sell. I was like confused for a second. I was like, bet. Alright, so I'm gonna come clean. I thought that our last companion was in here, but I was wrong.